G'day guys, my name's Knight. I'm back with Day. And... yes,
Who's
I
Day?
think so.
Where's
I
that?
think.
Where's this bastard? They owe me money!
Day owes you money, huh? So then who are you?
Yeah. I plead the fifth! I'm not American. Crap!
Yeah, you know, that doesn't work for us.
Damn it! I'm screwed. That's where I am. I'm screwed.
Ah, I see. Good to know. Today, well, this is a bonus scene, I guess, for the AI dungeon story that should have completed last week.
Probably. Almost him.
God, the Discord quality just died there.
Oh no.
Ah,
death.
it's the voice mod glitch that you always get with my audio.
Fucker.
Yeah, the popping.
Bastard.
That was weird. Anyway, yeah, so it should have gone up last week, but I suppose technically, yeah, last week for you guys, yesterday for us.
Haha.
Yeah.
That is something.
It is time!
It is? Time? What time? What time is it?
Well, it's
yes,
9:49. 9:50, I should say, but
That is
that's
time.
irrelevant.
Are you sure? It could be relevant. Alright, someone write this down. I need to where's the pencil? I don't
Yes.
have
The fact that it's
paper.
9:50 p.m. is very
I'll write it on my
relevant.
arm. 9:50 p. Prime Minister.
Prime.
9:50 Prime Minister.
Huh.
Okay, yep, that looks right.
Interesting. Is that
What,
talking about the
there's-
950th Prime Minister? In which case, how long is it going to be until that person, and what importance are they going to be?
Yes.
Got it. Understood.
Glad I'm being
Anyway.
helpful.
Anyway, so I think I mentioned a couple times during the AI Dungeon story that I do have a scene of Stella versus Deathbringer in the Sith Temple that we were exploring in the AI Dungeon story. That the whole series is named after, the Sith Temple. It says it literally right there down the bottom of the screen, if you can see where I'm pointing. It's probably easy to see because it's way bigger than my camera.
I cannot see where you're pointing because.
No, you can't. It'd be weird if you could see where I was pointing. I would be very concerned.
I'm staying behind you. IRL.
You're Yoda.
You have a nice ass.
The only thing behind me is Baby Yoda.
And the camera inside of Baby Yoda.
I mean, I was gonna say there's a hat on him, but I guess he can see my ass, so fair enough.
Don't need a view of anything else.
Anyway, we are going to do this now.
Are you sure about that?
I'm gonna start.
That might be a smart idea. Congratulations on having a smart idea.
Thank you.
We have very few of those.
Yes, go away, Reddit alerts. Anyway.
Come to me, Reddit alerts. I don't have Reddit alerts.
Oh god. Alright. Supply of what? Stella questions slowly. Once
No
again
idea.
becoming worried.
Literally no idea.
Yeah.
Could be
We
supply
are-
of literally anything.
we are we are starting halfway through a scene.
This is fair.
Actually, I just had an idea. Instead of us recording the whole scene now, I could literally like integrate our original recording of this scene from like however many years back it was when we recorded this episode,
Oh my
which hasn't even been uploaded.
Oh my
So,
god. God.
You know what? Insert old recording here.
The Kesh Wanderer entered the atmosphere of Jormunkas and was quickly noticed by a being who was lightly surprised to see a ship arriving. The yacht landed. Alright, you stay here. I'm gonna go find Sebastian, Stella told her companion. Lara nodded and powered down the ship. Stella disembarked from the ship and was greeted by a couple of droids, to her slight surprise. Greetings, Lifeform designation, Jedi Knight Stella Trinity Kai, leader of the Sleeping Knights, identification number 3361487. Sebastian has sent us to collect you. He awaits your presence at his workshop nearby, one of the droids said. Well, that
I
makes
love that
things easy.
notification.
Yeah.
3361487. That's how many people have printed that notification? My database.
She followed the droids as they led her to a hidden building, not far from the yacht. Well, that's easy. Upon reaching the workshop, she noticed Sebastian inside. Hey Sebastian,
Yes.
haven't seen you for a while, she greeted. A warm smile gracing her face. Hello, Miss Kai, and yes, it has been a couple of years since we last spoke. You look tired. Shall I make you some tea? The former butler and engineer of the Vertcast said in a calm but formal tone. Sure, I guess, Stella answered, not particularly surprised at the offer. Tea was, of course, one of Sebastian's specialties.
One of many, many.
Yeah. While Sebastian made some tea, he asked Stella about her arrival on Dromonakas. I assume there is a reason for your visit, he questioned. Yes, there is. I have a few questions that I would rather like some answers for, she replied, her tone becoming serious, more like it usually was in the sleep.
Yes. What it should have been.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wait, what? Sebastian finished the tea and set it down on the table in the center of the room. They both took a seat and began drinking. I will answer any questions that I am able to. So what seems to be the problem? He asked her. Alright, so as my sleep self, I noticed at first that a ring had appeared on my finger. After Felix started tempting me over to the dark side, it's grown over time and consumed more and more of my arm as I become darker. I was wondering if you knew what it was, she asked. Sebastian's eyes went wide in realization. What did it look like? The ring, I mean, he questioned. What else?
They're being incredibly, hurried. Very. Come on.
Yeah. I can't remember much. I was kind of a little distracted at the time. But I believe it was pure black with a glowing red eye, she recalled. Did it speak to you? He asked. No, I didn't hear any weird voices or anything. You know what it is? She answered, slightly curious about the specificity of the question. Yes, I do know what it is, although I really wish I didn't. He trailed off. After a brief pause, Sebastian continued. It's called Deathbringer, a fitting name for its intended purpose. What form has it reached? It's a bracer right now, I think. Good, we may still have time. With every new form it takes, it will become increasingly more difficult to remove, he said in slight relief. Alright, so how do we get it off? Stella asked, becoming worried. After it reaches bracer form, it can no longer be removed by physical means, he explained. Oh shit, Stella groaned under her breath. Although, that doesn't mean it's impossible to remove at this point. Deathbringer can be mentally forced back into his bracelet form. Sebastian finished, bringing back, some hope back to the young Jedi. How?
They probably could be removed by physical means, but you'd have to take, the entire arm.
Yeah.
And a bit more as well. You probably wouldn't want to do that.
Probably not. Hey, that would have worked into the original plan for what episode 9 was going to be, before it completely changed everything. Because she was supposed to have her arm cut off in episode 9. But no, that's not going to happen anymore. How? She asked. With great difficulty and mental fortitude, I would recommend draining his supply first, he answered. Supply of what? Stella questioned slowly, once again becoming worried.
Alright, welcome back from the old recording.
A lot of time has passed. Yeah.
Yes, definitely wasn't 3 seconds.
I can confirm that I do have Reddit notifications. I had 2 of them. They're gone now.
Oh, brilliant.
I've not opened my Reddit in months, so...
Yeah, it's always 2. They never give more than 2. As soon as they give another one, they delete the second one. So,
Very helpful.
yeah, it's kind of weird like that.
Good to know.
Anyway, supply of what? Stella questioned slowly.
Still don't know! Honestly, still don't know, man!
Becoming worried. I guess you should also voice Sebastian.
Oh no, I have to do a British voice? I can't do that. I'm not going to. I can't do British.
Yeah,
I think I am.
We're totally probably not going to be... we're definitely going to be consistent with that old clip you just saw.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That clip where the lines were read out by someone in some voice doing something.
I don't actually remember how we were doing the voices in that clip because I haven't watched it for ages.
I'm pretty sure if you asked me 5 minutes after we did the clip, I probably still could not have answered the thing. This is not factual.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know what we were doing. I assume work.
Yes. Probably.
Was I professional with words? Probably not. Did I keep some sort of accent? Maybe, maybe not. Was I consistent with it? Hell no.
Begin anyway.
I guess so. Human life force. Oh, my hands.
Sebastian said nonchalantly.
Oh, it's me. Human life force.
The first one was completely nonchalantly. It's fine.
Are you sure? I could do it even more nonchalantly. Alright. Let's stand up so I can properly. Human life force. Alright, was that nonchalant for you?
Yes, it's good.
I banged my knee on the floor.
Glorious.
Yes.
Ah, of course. Great. Well, how does one do that? She groaned.
With great difficulty!
Yes.
I'm not wrong, though. I'm very much not wrong.
You're not.
Well, first, you see, you fight him. You wear him down until he is forced to use his life force to defend himself. That idiot. When he gets low, he is likely to force his host to flee. That bigger idiot, the fool! The king of the fools! The fool bringer! That is when you must strike at him. Mentally. If he wins, you die. No, lower my head towards the floor.
Sebastian lowered his head.
Oh.
That's still your line, actually.
Ah, thank you. I was too busy looking at the floor since I was supposed to lower my head. It didn't say I was meant to raise my head, so I was supposed to look back at the lines.
Yeah. I don't normally separate lines like that. I probably should, but, well, you also wrote this scene, so, like, it was your writing style.
I don't have a writing style, man. You think I'm consistent with my writing.
It was you writing it, and then I went over and fixed it, and now it's here.
Yeah, I just wrote it as, like, dialogue, and then I was like, hey, Chris, you write the other bits that make this coherent.
Yeah, I think I have the original. Yeah, I think it's literally just the
I'm pretty
scene.txt.
sure I still have the original as well, somewhere.
Yes, it is just the scene.txt, and it is just dialogue.
Yeah, because I write dialogue. I don't write other bits.
There is no descriptive, like, lines here.
Descriptive lines? Ah, bah! That's in the future. For now, finish your tea and relax, for the battle ahead will be hard fought. He said calmly. Was I calm? I didn't think I was very calm while saying that, if I'm perfectly honest.
I'm sure it's fine.
No, never mind.
Will you help? Stella asked.
No.
I mean,
it is no, but
answer.
also, no. Just, no. Oh, you want the long version? Do you want the long version, my friend? Oh, well, you see, back in the year, whatever, 50 billion years ago, whatever year it was, I don't know what number it was. Actually, I don't think we were numbering years back then, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Probably not.
It was before, you know, a lot of... Well, I think it was before the invention of speech, because there were no civilized species around anymore, so...
Right.
I don't know if I said anymore. Anymore is not time. There was, then they all died, and then it was a very long time before any new ones cropped up, and then those all died too, and then, like, you know, we cycled over and over again, until eventually there were humans, and that was just a massive, terrible, oh god, man. Some of the things that I've seen these humans create, but anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I vowed long ago that I would never fight another battle. I help people, but I do not fight. Not anymore. I will help in any way that I can, but I won't fight.
He said, as if recalling worse times.
The Chuck E. Cheese incident of 2003. The last great battle.
Alright, I guess that's now a thing in Sebastian's lore.
I'm sure this will be fighting a lot longer than 2003, but
it's a different 2003.
Alright, yes. Entirely different 2000.
I mean, to be fair, he's not originally from this timeline, so, you know.
He's from a fantasy universe. It had Chuck E. Cheese?
Who's to say this is the first timeline he went to after that?
Oh my god. Write that down, write that down! I still don't have a paper or a thing, so I'm writing on my flesh. Sebastian went to Chuck E. Cheese in... Yes.
2003 in some universe before entering SH.
Alright, in some universe before entering... I'm running out of space. I'll put the H in my palm. H. That works.
Interesting. Stella nodded slowly, quietly wondering what it was that the Sebastian had done.
Murder!
Okay, I understand. Thank you, Sebastian. I really appreciate your help, she said, bowing her head. He nodded.
I guess I have to nod now. That was too forceful, too forceful. I should not have done that forceful of a nod. It was unnecessary. I'm not even being, like, seen. Why do I have to nod this hard?
Yeah, I don't exactly have Edel on screen. Well, I have Edel on screen, but I don't have moving Edel on screen.
But you should. Clearly.
I would need you to stream your thing with a green screen in order for that to work.
I could do that.
You actually could. True.
I very much could do that.
Do you want to do that?
Sure, fuck it, why not?
Alright. Cut ahead, future me, because this might take a while.
Hi, weird. I'm die.
And we're back.
Wait, we're back? I didn't realize I was back. Am I Arnold Schwarzenegger now? I'll be back. No, etc. I can do a pretty good impression, but I've decided to not, apparently.
There. And now he's here. He's below me. I'm pointing roughly at him.
Below. No, my waving. Stop below. Below.
Hi.
They're bastards, man. They're bastards. But just like go, and then suddenly the hands. Oh my! It decides to track that time. What, you're tracking me all the way back here, man? What the hell, mate? What the hell, mate? Nah.
God damn.
There you go.
Anyway, continuing where we left off.
Which was where?
She finished her tea and left to rejoin Lara on board the Kesh Wanderer.
Fun.
As the young Jedi walked across Drummond Cast to return to her ship, she felt something pulling at her in the Force.
Ah, fuck, my knee.
You okay?
Actually, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay.
Something didn't actually hurt. It was a very big bang, but it didn't hurt in the slightest.
Glorious.
I am powerful. More powerful than you can ever imagine.
Ah! God damn. Did you find Sebastian?
No.
Lara asked Stella at last as...
Last? Last.
Lara asked Stella last... Fuck.
Last? Last now?
Lara asked as Stella entered the cockpit.
Congratulations, you did add the word last in there randomly again. Enter the last cockpit.
Okay.
Yes, it was used by the Last Jedi.
Oh, okay. Glorious.
Yes.
Yeah. I know what it is, and have an idea of what I must do. There's something else, too. I can sense something. I'm not sure what it is, though, Stella answered. Danger? Lara inquired.
Danger zone!
Looking at Stella worriedly. Stella shook her head. I don't think so. It's like something is calling out to me. Pulling me.
That sounds like danger. That sounds very dangerous.
Yeah. It does a bit.
It doesn't feel like danger. It's like, something is calling out to me and pulling me to go towards some unspecified location or service. But I don't think it's dangerous. It sounds perfectly fine, honestly. Perfectly reasonable. That just happens on an every, like, day-to-day basis, really.
Yeah,
Perfectly
exactly.
fine.
Yeah. The black-haired
Well,
girl... The black-haired girl sat down, trying to focus on the pool.
Pull. Pull. Push. Pull.
It could be the bracer, Lara warned.
The bracer.
No. This pool feels different.
The
bracer... Oh!
Very different.
Yeah! The bracer is something called Deathbringer. Sebastian described it as a living being, referring to it as him. My guess is it's some kind of demon, or at least an artifact trapping a demon.
It was a demon. Not currently a demon. Calling it currently a demon is a bit weird. There's a lot of in between. Kind of like removed by just calling it a demon now.
Yeah.
He used to be a really nice guy. Just best bros with Sebastian. Best bros. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah. I mean, Sebastian was the one that trapped it, didn't it? Isn't he?
The whole important thing is that the person was willingly turned into the armor, but they did not like being left alone in space for millions of years.
Fair. I mean, I'd imagine not many people would be.
To be fair, I don't think Sebastian knew that they were there. It just happened. So Sebastian goes to a different universe, be like, you know what, I'm done with all this being a Demon King nonsense, and then just accidentally the armor and sword happened to come with, and he didn't notice, and then he didn't help them out. So then they were floating in space, and then
I see.
they didn't have anyone to talk to. They just went a little cuckoo in their Cocoa Puffs.
Understandable.
Then they were running very low on their life supply, and then they encountered a living being, and then they drained a lot of them dry, and they got like a little bit of a thirst for just murder and bloodshed and stuff, and then millions of years of just that, and making multiple civilizations fall. It's led to this situation where they're not really like what they used to be.
No, not quite.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
For who?
Us.
Fair. We get stories out of it.
Yeah, it makes a better story. If they're just like, oh, hello, I am the Deathbringer. I've never killed a single soul in my life, actually. I like puppies and rainbows.
Aha! And jump rope.
Jump rope? I know a kid who really loved jump rope. Not sure that ever actually came up, though.
No,
but
it didn't.
It was a part.
I'm pretty sure it was deleted as well. So it wasn't actually officially part of what the AI was considering. So
it was the only thing I ever paid attention to about that child. But they really liked jump rope. Jump rope was the thing that was important. Nothing else, just jump rope.
Yep. What I'm feeling now, there's nothing demonic about it. But it might lead us to a clue as to how to defeat Deathbringer.
There's nothing explained. What if it was angelic?
I would have continued, but then my voice just cut out. It's like...
My breath. God, that's too much breath. That's too much. I'm good. No. Mostly good. Kinda good. Semi-good. Yo. I think Knight died.
Hang on, I'm trying to sort something out.
But I think he's dead. He's trying to sort out his afterlife.
I think this thing's dead.
Oh no, and so are you.
Yeah, it's it. I need to charge it. Damn it! I was gonna come in with my lightsaber.
I mean, kinky, if you want to. I'm not gonna judge.
I need to charge my lightsaber. It's out of battery.
This is a problem that a lot of Jedis face. Yep, sometimes they struggle to get their saber up. But there are treatments for this. You can there's a pill that you can take and it can help you with your lightsaber charging. But don't worry, there's only some minor side effects that I'm not going to massively get into. But let's just say your cockatoo might drop off.
Oh no, not the cockatoo.
Yeah, it gets a little too up, and then something about the blood flow is and not good. Really not good in your birds. Yes, birds blood flow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's important for your lightsaber's charge.
I see.
So I think really you now understand the concerns and risks that many people, much like you, face throughout the Jedi Order. Yeah.
God damn it. Anyway.
Any which way?
Lara hesitated before nodding.
Ah, yes, a very large hesitation.
Yeah. Then meditate. Let the Force guide you.
Alright, meditation.
With a nod from Stella, the blue-haired girl began to power the ship up and take off while she meditated, reaching out and following what was pulling at her. Using the Force as her guide, Stella sent the Kesh Wanderer into hyperspace.
I meditated. I think I want to murder. Wrong type of meditation.
Well,
this is meant to be like more of a light side meditation, right?
yes. I don't think the Sith meditate. They call it. They focus. That's what they call it.
Oh, I was focusing very hard there. I think I got the blood vessel in my brain.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Sith don't call it meditation. They call it focusing. Is what they.
I'll lock it back into place. I'm good.
Great. That's probably useful because you're up next.
H on my palm. Okay. Alright. When did I write that?
You're up. I don't know. I don't remember.
Good to know. Why are there a bunch of like numerical lines on my other one? It's like this. Well, that's like 5, 6, 7. 7 what? Why is it 8 now? Uh-oh. That seems bad. I don't think this is... You're right, I should. I should kill them all on sight.
Yes.
That was comfortable.
Yeah, I imagine.
It wasn't.
Anyway, Deathbringer's point of view.
Apparently. And they managed to something. I only read the word managed.
Great.
Managing. Management.
Yeah.
I like management. Except for management of like most companies and stuff. That's not good. they need better management really. They should fire the people currently managing their companies and replace them with better managers. That Karens can ask to speak to.
Moving on. Let's.
Hey, I'm trying to maintain the vibe of the old recordings, man, but we just don't read. We just keep delaying massively. I can read things. If you see my Arcanine thing, I can read non-stop. Yeah. But come on, it's the old classic vibe. True. Swearing and not actually reading in the slide.
Exactly.
I barely swear in my current videos.
Yeah,
but it's like,
I think.
So I even bleep it sometimes now, and I'm like, oh my god, what has become? I'm the guy who swore like 6 times a sentence on average. What happened? What changed, man? What changed?
Yeah,
I became all,
I've kind of minimized it a little bit. I guess I still do it, but yeah.
I mean, I don't do it in my videos. I do it in Chris's videos.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's just Chris's fucking content. Who gives a flying fuck?
It's your channel we're trying to grow, not mine.
Yeah, this one could just die. So welcome to the dying of this channel.
Yes, that's what we shall do this year.
The broken husk of this channel, where we slowly try to get Chris's subscribers as low as possible. So we just try to make everyone leave, while also not getting the channel banned. You gotta ride that line on a very specific point, because otherwise, it's just what's the point if you just get it banned and the channel's gone? Like, that's not fun. You want to make it reach 0 organically. I'm not sure it's possible to reach 0. Not that people would watch the stuff to be able to do that. So it's problematic.
Yeah.
you need better clickbait. Just watch this or die or something like that, and then people watch it, and then we'd say like a racial slur or something, and like, wow, these guys really fell off, and then they unsubscribe. And then to them I say, we never fall off to begin with.
But also, let's please not kill my channel.
Okay, yes. I'm not actually going to kill Knight's channel. It has to be alive to begin with.
True. I'm kind of trying to revive it at the moment, so,
You can do it. I believe in you. Or
No,
some
it's
parallel
technically,
version of you.
I guess it's still kind of alive. It's just on life support from the AMVs.
Yes, this is true.
It's on AMV life support. That's what this channel is right now.
We might need like some sort of like defibrillator to really get it starting.
Yeah. So what you're saying is I need to make an AMV to the song Defibrillator.
Of course, that is the plan. That's what
Okay.
needed to be done the whole time.
Got it. Understood. Oh, glorious.
I like gloriousness. Gloriousness is my second favoriteness.
Ah,
It's my first favoriteness.
I don't know.
Nessie!
Ah,
Loch
yes.
Ness Monster.
Perfect.
Probably a hoax.
Probably.
Yeah, almost certainly a hoax. But like still, it's a cool thing that showed up in a Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah.
I remember that movie. That was a fun movie.
That was one of the live action ones, wasn't it?
Was it?
Or there was probably one in there. I think that might have been an animated one, and then there was also the live action one with another like lake monster or something.
Possibly.
Which I don't think I don't think the live action one was Nessie, but it was a lake monster.
Yes. It wasn't actually Loch Ness Monster in the anime one either, because
Of
yeah,
course.
that's just how it is. It's like an unmasking. But
Yeah.
I think there was a scene that it did imply the actual monster did exist. It just wasn't the thing that they were specifically doing.
Right.
It was like something like maybe post-credit scene or something like that. But it's just like something like where it's just like
Scooby-Doo
it
post-credit scene?
actually
What is this,
existed.
Marvel Scooby-Doo?
I don't know. I don't think it was actually post-credit, but it was that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
I would just be like, oh, you did exist this whole time. Oh my god, you
Oh
want
my
the...
God.
I want to say robot? I think it was a robot thing.
Yeah,
Might
that
not have
sounds
been,
familiar. That sounds
I've not
familiar.
seen it in ages.
Yeah.
I remember them following footsteps at one point. There's just like footprints in like a muddy thing near Loch Ness. That's for some reason one of the only scenes I remember from that entire movie. It's been a
Interesting.
long time.
Yeah.
Decades.
Could you imagine a Marvel Scooby-Doo? Oh god.
Someone write that down. Write that down. Marvel Scooby Dooby-Doo.
Oh god.
This armor is getting illegible. Why am I wearing them all in the same spot?
I don't know. Perhaps
Not
instead of
smart.
writing, we should continue reading now.
But you need a right to read, man. And now I'm going to read what is written on my arm. What? Blah, blah. That's... maybe an A? Like... It's got like a S over the top of... Is that a number? I think it's a number. 2003, was it? I think that's what it
Yes,
said.
that sounds familiar.
And then there's still a H on the palm. That's an important one. The S was somewhere. It's not. Like, there's a lot of S's, but not. I don't know which one was the S for the SH. So let's turn the H into something else. What do we put after the H? I, D, E, O, K, O, G, J. I meant I, M, A. Hideo Kojima. Okay.
That's apparently important now.
Yeah, now this all makes sense. See, like the second you add Kojima's like name on it, all of this it all falls in place and just makes perfect sense.
course,
Doesn't matter how
of
like
course.
gibberish it is. It's just this classic Kojima work, isn't it? This is just classic Kojima. It's his next game actually. Yeah.
So, people watching, take note of everything that we've said that indicated these, that led to these notes. That's Hideo Kojima's next game.
Exactly. It makes perfect
Something
sense.
about Sebastian in 2003 at a Chuck E. Cheese and Scooby-Doo
Yes.
Marvel.
Apparently, I don't know how those relate to each other, but also classic Kojima, man. Classic
Yeah.
Kojima.
Yeah.
And I revealed my amazing acting skills because I never wrote anything on my arm. My arm is still completely clean. I came up with all of that in my head.
Of course.
Yes. The real important trick was at the beginning, I did pick up a pen, open the pen, and then close the pen when I had supposedly finished writing. Do you see that? That's like the genius method acting that you really like need, and that's why I am auditioning to be Scooby-Doo in the Marvel Cinematic Universe Scooby-Doo, written by Hideo Kojima. It's not even a game. He's writing it for Marvel. Oh, God.
Hideo Kojima Marvel movie. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's genius, man. It's genius.
Oh,
write
yeah.
that down. All right, let's just write that. Hideo Kojima directs Marvel Scooby-Doo. Genius. Underline, underline, exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Hell yeah.
Now, that one I did actually write in my hand.
Oh, my God.
Because, you know, it was necessary to write that one in my hand.
Yes, of course.
Because now it really brings everything together.
Yeah, of course.
Did I write that upside down? Oops.
I'm sure it's fine.
This is probably fine. Maybe I should have taken this glove thing off before writing on my hand.
Maybe.
It seems important, perhaps.
Maybe.
Have we delayed about as much as we did in the old ones?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like, the delay's gonna be like a full hour of just not actually reading a single word.
Yeah, that's how we used to do it.
Exactly. It was perfect. It's exactly what I loved, because it was just so many jokes and just things that were related to it. And like half the time it was a time because I didn't actually know where I was supposed to be reading, and I just like delayed until eventually Chris would be like, hey, you're meant to read right here, this exact word, and then I started reading. And that's the vibe I love having.
Also, I feel like this is why, like, this sort of thing probably would actually work if we did it as a stream in the future.
Probably. It'd be a great
It's like,
stream.
if I ever get around to fully remaking the whole series, instead of doing all the recordings again, we stream them.
Oh my god, perfection.
Because, I mean, this is kind of entertaining even without editing most of the stuff out.
Yo, yo, yo. I don't know what I was doing.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to keep the actual vibes of what we always did. So I'm
Yeah.
obeying the same rules I always did. Which is until Chris says you're meant to be reading the words and then says the exact words I'm meant to be reading, I don't read. I just keep waffling until that
managed to
exact
jump.
Oh, so that's what I'm meant to be reading. Oh, thank you for finally informing me that that was what I was meant to be reading.
Of course.
But it's like, that was always my like rule. It's like, until Chris specifically says that, I waffle on. And now,
No.
I managed to jump into the Night Fury as Felix flew past and got into the pilot seat. It's like a regular seat, only it's for pilots. It has the word pilot written on the side of it, you see? It was written there by Jeremy Jackson Pilot. Because his last name's Pilot, it was his seat, actually. It has nothing to do with actually being capable of flying. It's just the seat owned by a guy who happened to be named Pilot.
Fair enough.
Words started going weird there at the end.
Yes.
Don't know why.
Glorious.
But apparently Luke's being a slimy little bastard.
Mm.
Who's Luke?
The main villain of the story that this is supposed to actually become a part of later.
Oh, interesting.
One of the main villains, I guess. There was like 2 or 3.
But good to know that Luke's being a slimy little bastard.
Yes.
As it was said. It looks commented in the video below. You just gotta comment. So, just someone named Felix, you need to comment below Luke's being a slimy little bastard.
Yes.
It's important to the integrity and consistency of the story that is present in the comments below.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Before we did anything more, though, the Night Fury's AI, which stands for Artificial Intelligence, if you didn't know, it's currently taking over a lot of the artist industry right now, and people are a little annoyed about everything that's going on in that sort of field.
Kind of.
Yeah, a lot of artists are being screwed over and not really, paid for their work, with it just being like blatantly stolen and then used by AIs in their training and all the stuff. And it's a little not great and possibly illegal in certain ways, but the laws take a while to sort of catch up to these sort of things.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. But it alerted us to an emergency message from the Furious Destroyer. Surprised, I accepted the message. Manager said, I'm getting a pizza later. What did you guys want?
I had pizza earlier. It's fine.
All right. I'll just get one for me and only me. What do I like on my pizza? I like massive amounts of motor oil, and a lit match.
Interesting taste.
Exactly. It ruins your taste forever as you burn off your taste buds. That's my favorite type of pizza.
Fair.
Quite literally.
Spicy.
Incredibly spicy. Until you die. Oh, is that perhaps even more spicy?
Maybe.
And then below that, on the rest of the message, it said, "This is a warning to all Gaalia forces." Gaalia forces? A cruiser with enough Rhydonium! It's like it's a metal made out of rhinos. Actually, it's made out of Rhydons in particular, which is a Pokemon. To turn the entire planet into a wasteland is currently on a collision course with New Francisco. That's exactly how I'm going to say that.
Yep.
Do what you can to either escape or protect yourselves. Or don't. It's entirely up to you, honestly. This is a code black warning from the Furies Destroyer. We destroy Furies, you see?
Glad I'm not a Fury anymore.
Yes, because we were destroyed your Furiness, and then you became what you are now. So we turn Furies into roses. That is what we do. We find Fury, and we turn them into flowers.
Got it.
End the sleeping nights. Over and out. I mean down. I mean in, left, right. Out. Out is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Came the voice of, oh my god, it's on your board.
Oh my god.
I can't believe it. Oh my god, I gotta swear for this next line. What the fuck am I gonna do?
I don't know. What are you gonna fucking do?
For fuck's sake, what the hell am I gonna do here, man? For fuck's sake, I can't say for fuck's sake. What kind of person says for fuck's sake on the YouTube channel?
I don't fucking know. Fuck.
For fuck's sake, man, why'd you have to write for fuck's sake?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, fucking dumbass. Fucking dumbass. What the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah, I fucked up.
You gotta know, man, you can't say the F word anymore on YouTube. They don't allow that fucking shit. Fucking
It's alright, we're almost 50 minutes into the recording. We're past the 10-minute mark. They don't care. It was past the 10-minute mark, they don't care.
They're very inconsistent with it though, man. Yeah. So inconsistent, man. So fucking inconsistent, man. At least we're not monetized. They can't demonetize what isn't monetized. Yes. Yeah!
We're not even monetized, so it doesn't fucking matter.
But also, it doesn't matter. So, for fuck's sake, that's either Luke's doing, or we've got someone else to deal with. Felix groans. It's Luke. I am your father. He's been trying to distract us. He would have heard that message. But look, Luke, he's still trying to delay us. And the UFG forces. The United Fucking Gun Forces. I pointed out. Point out. It doesn't work if you don't track my finger pointing. I gotta point in, I can't point out. Well, thanks. Thanks. Very helpful. Let's get out of here then. I nodded.
Yeah.
Oh, that was too
God.
much. That was a lot of force in my neck.
Yeah.
Finish him. And we blasted upwards and outwards and downwards. No, actually upwards, not downwards. It'd be weird if we went downwards out of the atmosphere. That's typically not how that works, because if you went straight down, eventually you're then going upwards, then you still go out, but you're not really going downwards at that point. You just were going downwards, but now you're going upwards again. But you're in like China or something, depending on where you were in the world.
Yes, or in our case, you're in America.
Yes, America, probably on the exact opposite. I wouldn't know.
I think South Carolina is on the exact opposite side of Perth, so.
We're not in Perth.
I know we're on the complete other side of Australia, but like.
I love it. She's like, it's on the exact opposite. It's like, it doesn't help in this exact case.
Yeah, I know we're on the complete opposite side, so we're probably way into the Atlantic, but still.
Probably.
Considering Australia is pretty much the same size as the United States.
But you're going to drown in the water.
Yeah.
That's my expectation.
Yeah. I don't think we're big enough to stretch the entire Atlantic and come up in England.
Unfortunate. I was hoping they could tell me how to do a proper British accent so I could properly, portray Sebastian.
Exactly. We need that proper British
in the
accent.
Marvel Scooby-Doo movie. Sebastian's in that movie now.
Of course, yeah. The 2003 Chuck E. Cheese thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Yeah, it's a huge plot point.
Exactly, man. Like, Scoob and the gang are there, and they're eating their, like, classic Scoob sandwiches at Chuck E. Cheese, and then Sebastian Ooh, the massacre of 2003 Chuck E. Cheese. We probably should not get into it.
Yeah.
That was a lot of those like animatronic things. You know how hard they had to clean those things, man. It took weeks, man. The blood stains, it wouldn't wash out, man. It wouldn't wash out.
Before I upload this, I should probably check if there was any Chuck E. Cheese massacres in 2003.
Yeah, if there was,
Then this is edited
bleep
out.
all of that. Now that
This is completely edited out.
yeah, so that section is just gone. It just comes back to us right now being like, okay, so we're not gonna get into. There was a very bad event that happened at a popular food chain that I made a joke about, and we're now ignoring that and moving on from that joke. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, everything is fine. Anyway,
depending
atmosphere.
Depending on the reality, one of these bits is going to get edited out.
Exactly. Or you don't edit the second one out, and it's just funny because it's depressing anyway.
Exactly.
So into the atmosphere.
Let's go.
I said into the atmosphere.
The atmosphere.
Yes, we're going upwards and out of the atmosphere.
Got
With
it.
Luke, hot on our tail. This tail right here.
Yes.
It's like a snake charmer. It makes me go.
Yes.
I saw the incoming cruiser. It was a 2,000-meter-long Dawn-class Star Destroyer from Arendelius.
God damn.
Without the ears. I was quickly distracted by the shuttle rocking from an explosion.
Oh.
This is very turbulent rocking. My footing is so insecure right now.
Good for gum sitting. I'm probably strapped in.
Oh, helpful. Yeah. My footing is insecure though. We should try to cheer them up.
Yes.
Come on, footing. You're very good. You hardly ever fall over.
Great. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yeah, just
Everyone
don't
makes
worry about
mistakes from now and then. It's fine.
From here to then.
I meant to say from time to time, but then like my brain blanked on which words was the right thing to continue on from so and so. Okay.
From ear to ear.
Yeah, everyone makes mistakes from ear to ear. Am I saying our face is a mistake?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Great.
All this massively mistake. I can't check my thing in front. I gotta turn sideways to do it. For all of this. Yeah. Always I entirely disrupt my tracking and it goes a bit weird. He's gaining! I warned, seeing the scanners. He's gaining! Oh no. How's he gonna be the biggest loser if he's gaining?
It's all those burgers, man.
Yeah, you need to stop eating the burgers at the restaurant we don't specifically talk about anymore because of the thing that happened or didn't happen based on which version of the events you have seen in this video.
Yes.
We pulled evasive maneuvers. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ow. To avoid being shot down. I was shot down. Well, technically if I was shot down, I should go down, but I think my tracking will send me back up if I go down, so... Not. And suddenly, a new barrage of energy bolts lit up the blackness of space as the Phantom of the Night made itself known, aiming at Luke's fighter. No. Luke is going to get blown up.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps. Luke was forced to stop chasing us and split off, which pulled the twins' attention away from us.
No, that's
Thank you, Savara and Torev. Perfect timing.
Hell yeah.
But it wouldn't have been perfect if we didn't waffle on all this time, because then it would have actually been entirely inaccurate timing. So you'll see, it was all a calculated move.
Tactical humor.
Exactly. Yes, tactical humor out of my tactical shotgun. But anyway, get us away from Gaalia. I said, really, having a lot of A's in there, which were unnecessary because, as we all know, there's only 3 A's in Gaalia. There's it's A, G, L, I, G, A, L, O, A. That's where the 3 A's are in Gaalia.
Okay. Sure.
Felix nodded, and we entered hyperspace. Let me give it up.
He nodded so hard that we entered hyperspace. He's like,
Yeah. He got a powerful head. Great for smashing into glass windows.
he's pretty fucking strong.
Yeah, hardly any glass shards penetrate that thick skull.
Oh, God. Alright, and now it's Terry Valentin's point of view.
What was that accent that Rev Herondale apparently has now?
I don't know, I thought he was Australian, but I guess not.
Apparently not anymore.
Alright, I guess this is Terev's accent now. Got it.
Good for
The moment the Q-98 landed on the Furious Destroyer, my sister and I were running over to the Phantom of the Night, since we knew Luke likely wouldn't be letting the Night Fury escape unharmed.
That is a fair point.
We powered up and left the hangar quickly, and almost immediately spotted our targets.
Oh, I love those targets.
Yeah. A graffitied Q-75 was chasing the Night Fury, trying to shoot it before it could enter hyperspace.
Oh, I just wonder who graffitied it.
Oh, I wonder.
I'm using a different accent with every single thing I say.
Good for you.
I don't know many accents.
There. We opened fire, the first few shots going near the Herald class in an attempt to take out their hyperdrive, though missing. Before we began shooting directly at the Q-75. It pulled away from the Night Fury, which was quickly able to enter hyperspace. While we tried to destroy the Starfighter, we both knew we had run out of time.
Time? Out. My watch here, it says no time. Out.
Yes.
It's the word out. For some reason, after 11 p.m., it's just the word out, and I don't know why it's got the word out on my watch. It's a little weird.
I'm sure we don't have to worry about that.
Fair. And again, I show my amazing acting skills, but I am also not wearing a watch on this arm.
Nor am I. I don't have a watch.
Nor am I also wearing a glove on this arm.
My immersion!
Alright, I'll fix it. Okay. That's not for this hand, but it'll do. Let's just put on the glove backwards. Yep, I'm now wearing a glove entirely backwards on the hand.
Good enough.
I don't think you can track my hand in the glove.
Considering I just watched your hand drop off.
Hand. Okay.
I think it's dead.
It's back.
There we go.
Okay, so glove is apparently a no-go. I thought it was still hand-shaped if it's opening glove. Like, apparently it's not hand-shaped enough. My glove is not hand-shaped.
Interesting.
Wood chips. Is that a sock? And the one way to find out, I've got to put it on my foot. That's not... It's not really fitting.
I wonder why.
If we just cut it open a little with some scissors.
You know, actually gonna ruin the fucking glove.
Yeah, should come off. I don't know what I thought this would achieve. But now there's a glove on my foot. So that's something. Looks a little weird if I'm being honest.
I can imagine.
And again, I show my amazing acting skills. I never touched the glove with the scissors in the slightest. Nor did I even touch my foot. My foot was sitting below my desk the entire time. You see, I'm an amazing method actor.
And with annoyance, we pulled the Phantom back to the Furious Destroyer, letting Luke enter hyperspace and escape.
Ah.
The Subjugator class entered hyperspace the moment we landed in the hangar. I just hope we pay...
Repair is an important thing to have.
I just hope we gave the people of Gaalia enough warning, Savara said. So do I nodded grimly.
The warning we gave was incoming! They don't expected us to hear it, seeing as we were on a spaceship. We did not send that through our channel, we just said incoming while on our spaceship.
Yes.
Incoming!
Now for Stella. Stella. The Kesh
Stella is
Wanderer
what I
dropped
need.
out of hyperspace over
Give
a
me a
planet
Stella,
near
Stella,
the edge of the
Stella is what I
galaxy,
need.
way beyond the outer rim. Our navicomputer had no record of it, but we weren't all that far from Earth, leading us to
Earth?
wonder if Chaos may have
Us?
any knowledge of this system.
Here. Not far. It's about that far.
You're actually not wrong.
No, but you're not scale.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
But okay, so Earth and that is this far apart, which is give me a ruler. 7 centimeters.
We never discovered this planet.
I don't know how we didn't discover a planet that was 7 centimeters away. That was close enough to basically be touching, especially on a planetary scale.
Yes.
Fascinating.
How have we not collided?
I don't know. There's a small 7 centimeter object in between them that is just forcing them to stay permanently apart.
Ah, I see.
And his name is Jiminy Cricket.
God damn. It's a tough cricket.
Yeah, that's one strong cricket, man. I don't know how he does it, man. Does he work out? Is he buff?
Maybe.
I want to see them biceps, man. Come on, Jiminy, show me them biceps.
God damn.
That was not a sentence I expected to say today. Or any day, if I'm being
No,
honest.
not really. No. And so we entered the atmosphere to land. Lara checked. And so before we entered the atmosphere to land.
They checked after they landed, is now what you've established has happened.
Yes. Before we entered the atmosphere to land, Lara checked through Kayan records of this sector.
Fun.
Aha! Seems Chaos does know about this system's existence. But it's marked as highly dangerous, which might be why its location.
7 centimeters away? Congratulations.
Might be why its location was never shared publicly. Apparently, it's known as Echi. Lara noted. And we're back!
We've arrived.
We have returned. It's only been... how many years? Let me check this. Let me open up the actual file. Okay, this is 2059. Alright, so we're in 2059. The original was set around 2017.
That was...
So that's the amount of time since last time we were on Echi.
Mm-hmm.
Which for you guys was last week.
Yes, we've traveled far in
Yeah.
time. And in space. 7 centimeters in space, and then back again.
Yeah!
Impressive.
I sense the dark side is strong here, I pointed out. Indeed. I don't like it, my cousin sighed. Are you sure this is where we're being led to? Or where you're being led to? I'm sure, I nodded. I can feel something strong down there, masked amongst the darkness.
His name is Jiminy Cricket, and yes, he is the strongest being imaginable.
Also, what did I say? Frickin' Grammarly turned itself back on.
Yeah, so it's been an hour then.
Yeah. I think it's been on for a few minutes, considering we're 1 hour 4 into the video. So
We're 1 hour 4 into the minute.
into the minute, yeah,
It's only actually been a minute.
yeah. Also, I don't know why I seem to be giving Lara like some sort of semi-New Zealand accent.
I
Like
don't know.
Lara's not Kiwi, but all right, she's
Finally,
Kiwi
I'm
now.
That's what's been decided by the story, my friend.
Fair enough.
When you say something in a specific voice, it turns into that voice, and that is now their voice for all time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
If you're sure. Lara hesitantly flew the ship down to the planet, following my directions. It looks to be a civilized world. There's towns and cities here, and they don't exactly look primitive.
How uncivilized. Actually, incorrect. How civilized.
How civilized. If Chaos deemed this place dangerous, it must have something to do with the darkness here, I said.
The darkness.
Actually, all of that darkness it's just Omen.
Ah, makes sense. Yeah. It's like a single point of condensed darkness.
Yeah, Stella's just sensing Omen. Omen's actually the one that drew Stella here in the first place.
Ah, makes sense.
It's not the temple.
Two parts of darkness. There's a very small amount of darkness, the size of a building over there, and then a single point of the darkest energy I have ever felt. But also, is that a corpse? Why is it on a corpse?
That would be extremely worrying.
Why is this corpse? It's covered in spiders. It's a corpse covered in spiders that's emitting the darkest energies I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with this corpse? And then the funny thing is, then like you're looking away and you look back at the corpse now on the other side of the room, and it's like, alright, we're leaving. Leaving.
So it's just like, I've seen some fucked up shit, but I'm out.
Like, I was not dealing with things that move when you stop looking at them.
I dealt with Lucky Ren, okay? I ain't dealing with this shit.
Was it weeping angels? No, I don't mess with weeping angels, man. Not after the last time, man. Not after the last time.
She hasn't
Bloody Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, fair enough. So she hasn't met the Doctor yet, but alright.
I don't think yet.
Right, I wasn't supposed to say that. I mean, Stella doesn't meet the Doctor in, like, 100 years or so.
Fun.
Definitely not. No, no. No alternate timeline.
No, of course not.
Definitely not.
That'd just be weird.
No alternate timeline where Stella's a demigod and she meets the Doctor and has to fight Daleks and... Yeah. No.
Never happened.
I think she met two Doctors. No, she didn't meet two Doctors. No. Never happened.
No, definitely didn't meet two Doctors. She also didn't meet Bloodlust, who was also met like 3 Doctors, but
yeah,
that also didn't definitely didn't happen.
No.
There's been no interaction.
She
with
never
the
became Kitsune either. No.
Why would you become Kitsune?
There was never the Kitsune's tail. No. Oh, I don't know what that would be.
Yeah, technically, well, definitely hasn't happened since.
No.
We never did anything.
I haven't gone to that part yet. No. So
no.
It has not happened.
Yeah. Literally has not happened.
I mean, to be fair, the whole Doctor Who thing is in the same state where it's in the notes, but it hasn't. I haven't written it, so you know.
Yeah, fair. Same with the Bloodlust thing. Bloodlust never actually had an official story thing, so Bloodlust technically
it
has officially
exists.
met the Doctors, but has a story? Nope.
It only exists in potential notes that may or may not eventually turn into stories.
It's like a constant superposition of yes and no at the exact same time. It's like it happened, but also didn't happen, and it won't happen until you specifically see it happen. But it has happened, but also hasn't happened.
It only exists in a TXT document that you'll never see.
Yeah, it's quantum canon.
Yes. Anyway,
I heard kind of canon.
if you should, all right, we've read that. It has something to do with the darkness here. Yes. Lara thought for a moment. Did our parents ever figure out where that Sith tribe they fought after Order 66 was from? Because they surely weren't the lost tribe from Kish. I love how I put that, and in the current canon, they literally are the lost tribe from Kish.
Oh, so
you could tell this is written for the new version of the story. It's like, they surely weren't the exact tribe that they literally were in the original timeline.
Yeah, of course they
Definitely not.
why would they be that? That'd be a weird thing for them to be, honestly.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, why are they the lost tribe from Kesha the musician? Fucking weirdos. Should be the found tribe of Kesha.
Oh my god. You're thinking this is a Sith planet? I asked.
No.
I shrugged. With this darkness, it's about the only explanation I can come up with.
I can come up with 2 more. 3 more. 4 more. It's the number of arms Omen has.
Ah.
Inaccurate.
13.
It's like, it's not 4. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't remember. I went too far.
Yes.
It's very simple
I'm
math.
pretty sure
It's
you
4
said-
plus 8.
I'm pretty sure you said like 13 or something, or 14 or something in the original, so, you know. But anyway.
It's very simple math, man. There's 4 arms, there's 8 arms. 4
Yes.
plus 8 is 63. Thank you.
Exactly.
That's how that works. What is it actually, though? Go on, Chris. What's
Like
the actual
12.
answer? Yeah. So not any of the numbers we were saying.
No.
Not 13, not 14.
No.
It's 12. The answer was 12. But what if we count the other limbs at the bottom as well? Because that's number arms, but it's 14 limbs.
Yeah.
Not wrong about that. Maybe I was counting the legs because like
Probably.
spider things are technically like more legs than arms.
Yeah, yeah.
So technically it's 4 arms, 10 legs. That's
Oh, God.
That's weirder. Why is that weirder? I don't like that.
I wonder what Omen
I don't like that, man.
and
No,
Nera and Jella and Sydney are all up to. And Sauron as well. I wonder what they're all up to at this point.
Unsure.
I assume they're probably still alive at this point. Most likely.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to those people.
Jella would be
Omen,
an adult by now.
But do they still like jump rope?
I wonder.
So did they even like jump rope to begin with?
Yeah. Anyway.
The jump rope really was not that important of a thing.
Yeah, it was so unimportant that it was literally deleted from the text.
But also, I feel like the original line may have said something slightly different, but it was Chris who specifically said jump rope, and I latched onto that, just that bit.
Actually, I think you said jump rope. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the line itself said jump rope, but one of us said jump rope. It's probably you.
I feel like it was Chris that said jump rope, and then I kept saying
might
jump
be.
rope past that.
I don't know.
I think I was making like a joke about the fact that Chris said jump rope when it didn't say jump rope or something like that, but it could have been me. I don't know. I wasn't paying a lot of attention. I just like
Yeah.
knew every time I was saying, I was like, I don't think I actually said jump rope, but it's become the thing that it's jump rope.
No, yeah.
So they like jump rope. It's the other thing we know about the characters. Like they don't like jump. Wait, they don't? They don't?
don't?
You don't like jump, but you're a child. You are an idiot who went to a temple and really should not have, and you like jump rope. That's
Yeah, that was.
And your parents
that
are
was
idiots.
that's your character.
yeah. It's like you have terrible parents who are really, really just awful parenting.
Yeah.
And you like jump rope.
Exactly.
You have a playful personality. I can't remember which
Yes,
word it was.
playful
a playful
personality, that was-
personality and like
Playful.
jumping rope. Jump rope.
Yes.
Jump rope. Rope
Well
jump.
then, we should do our best to avoid detection. I noted as the Kesh Wanderer flew towards what appeared to be a major city.
A major city.
Hey, it's we're coming back. It's Aramanga.
Woo!
Lara lifted us above the clouds. Fortunately for us, this part of the planet was late night, so avoiding visual contact would be far easier.
Oh, those clouds are really high up, man. I don't have the height for this.
Yeah, I would be surprised if you did.
I need to turn into my dragon form.
Yes.
I'll be too far past the clouds, though. Here's the other problem. I need a middle. How do I get the middle?
Hmm. Can you go half dragon?
Maybe.
Huh.
It's just crazy enough to work.
Yes.
What if we just go like dragon legs or dragon feet or something? Just like slowly just dragging up the bottom until it's tall enough. And then
You've just got just this tiny Edel body on top of
Yes.
massive dragon legs.
It's like 2 skyscrapers going up in the air with just this tiny dot, but that's like, yes, this is my central body. Do not see a problem here. This is perfectly fine. Yes. I don't know how this works, but it does.
Glorious.
Then get blown over by the wind. It's like, yeah.
Amazing. The problem was that I felt the pull leading me below the city, which also happened to be the strongest concentration of dark side energy on the planet.
Ah.
I quickly did a scan of the area, looking for any caves or entrances to an underground section.
We're looking for a lot of dark energy. underneath, where would they hang out? A mausoleum, an underground mausoleum. That is where you need to find Omen right now.
Understood. Definitely not the Ancient Sith Temple that we had last time.
Yeah, it's not the Sith Temple. Why don't we be in the Sith Temple? Like,
That's not the entire point of this.
Hang out there.
No.
All that often. Like, come on, man.
It's definitely not the entire point of this.
Anywhere Omen is basically a Sith Temple. So if one walks into a mausoleum, that is now a Sith Temple, motherfucker.
Over there, I pointed to the cliff that... Okay, I pointed to the cliff that the eastern part of the city was overlooking.
East? That's which, East!
East is pretty much directly in front of me.
East... Direction? One of them. Definitely one of them.
The scans were picking up some sort of structure at the foot of it. We cautiously came down on a beach at the bottom of the cliff.
I'm not coming down on a beach.
Doing our best to get under a small outcropping that was just tall enough for the courier class to fit so he wouldn't be spotted. Convenient.
Very convenient. It's almost like this was scripted in some way. This exact way. By some sort of omnipresent being that writes the way that this story progresses. Like maybe a writer or an author, if you will, of
maybe.
But perhaps this is too
surely
crazy.
No.
Maybe we should call them something like a divine architect. A god, perhaps, yes.
Maybe.
We should have to blame the gods.
Or perhaps a reaper.
Seems unlikely. Would one of the reapers make a specific cliff outcrop for this exact thing?
Probably not.
Seems unlikely. Chris did, though. Chris did that. So.
Yes.
Congratulations.
In front of us was a huge doorway with statues on either side. Both statues seemed to have lightsabers, though neither donned any Jedi robes, instead opting for intimidating armor. Strange markings were etched into the door, some even looking like an ancient language of sorts. Which was...
Words. A warning of stuff. What did it say? I can't remember what it said, Chris.
It was the license agreement.
Ah, yes. The license agreement of entering.
Yeah.
Of course it was. That's definitely the sort of joke I would make. I'm like, no. It's the licensing agreement. Why wouldn't it be the licensing agreement? By entering this temple, you hereby sign the yada 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 yada. Put your name on the dotted line here. If you don't, we will shoot you on sight.
Exactly. The statues were old, perhaps thousands of years old, and the doors looked like they may have been opened recently. Though the doors looked like they may have been opened recently, despite being of similar age to the statues. Ignore the crossed out part that is literally just explaining her outfit.
Why do you have to ignore the crossed out part that's literally explaining? I feel like we really need to go into this in depth.
You want to go into in depth for this outfit? Go ahead.
Okay, so hear me out.
Yeah.
Black. Sneakers.
Yeah.
That are black, like
yep.
how I said. There's so you know that pants, but made out of that other sort of material. What's that material? Denim. Jeans, perhaps.
Yes.
Yeah. A denim jeans sort of pants, but of the arseless chap variety.
Oh, Stella! Wow.
And then we have a black shirt with a picture of a frying pan on it, with a rubber band beside it. And then you've got a black jacket with stripes and a 10 on it because the Ben 10 jacket was black. And they didn't have time to change any of this. This is exactly what they decided to wear.
Right, yes. Yes, it's not black sneakers, black denim jeans, a black skillet shirt, and black jacket with grey stripes.
That was everything I said.
Yeah, it's close enough. It's close enough.
Black arseless chap jeans with a frying pan shit. Yeah. That's what I said. Exactly what I said.
Lara, perhaps you should stay with the ship. If I take too long in there, go get the others, I quietly said.
You
Blue-haired
need
girl.
to have said that quietly, Chris. You didn't say it quiet enough.
Lara, perhaps you should stay with the ship. If I take too long in there, go get the others.
What? You didn't say it loud enough. I'm on the other side of the ship. What?
Fuck you.
Perfection.
Yes. The blue-haired girl looked as though she wanted to argue, but after a moment of silence, she nodded. Alright, do your best, Stella. Oh, and take this. You may need it. Lara offered me her silver lightsaber.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take these
Take
pills.
this. Hold up.
Will you take the red pill or the blue pill?
I don't have any pills here, but I've got chips.
One will keep your erection for 5 hours. The other will keep your erection for 10 hours.
Oh!
One of them has a side effect that your cocker will drop off of. I do not know which is which.
Ah!
I've taken 3 of these pills this week. I am deeply concerned.
Yes. Maybe you should be. Anyway, I took the weapon, giving one last look at my cousin before disembarking from the ship.
Cousin, you fine.
Well then,
What's this, Alabama?
I mean, she basically, she likes her sister, basically, so why not?
Space Alabama.
I should specify not blood sister, so it's fine.
As by anime logic, that's
It's just magic sister, no blood.
magic sisters. Yeah, because we all know that
Yeah.
friendship is magic, and your best friend is your sister and My Little Pony.
Yes.
Something, Rainbow Dash, etc. Something. Yes.
No, technically, it's actually the sister that has a crush on Stella. So
Fair. Who wouldn't have a crush on that person with their skin so white they look like a corpse?
I mean, considering like 3 or 4 people do,
Hey.
a lot of people apparently like Stella.
Yes.
She could have a harem.
Extremely pale white. Skin.
Yes.
Just stupidly
The very
pale, like
corpse-like.
inhumanly pale
She-
white.
She's literally been described as corpse-like in her color,
Yeah, so she looks
and
like
with
a walking.
like actual scars on her body. So, you know.
But people look at that and it's like, wow, I didn't realize I was into necrophilia, but damn, girl.
Damn. All right.
But am I wrong? If she looks like a corpse and you're into the fact she looks like a corpse, then aren't you just a closeted necrophiliac at that point?
Perhaps.
A woman also looks like a corpse, but a very different sort of corpse. A very blue corpse.
Yeah.
Kind of like a corpse that is like not a good corpse. One of those
Very
not great
deoxygenated.
Yeah. she hasn't breathed in a long time.
Oh, wow. Alright. If I lost myself in here, then Deathbringer would win. And I would have no second chances. It was do or die now. I took a deep breath. I tried to reach out to Amir.
I choose die
No.
now.
Speaking of the sister,
This
but
is
felt no response.
damn.
Deathbringer was blocking my connection to her somehow.
Deathbringer is cock blocking the sister. Come on, not cool, man. You can't be cock blocking the sister, dude.
Come on, Deathbringer.
That's what we really be seeing you, Deathbringer. Get out of the way.
Exactly. Come on.
We got a romance story going on here, Deathbringer. Either get on board or get out of the fucking way.
I seriously hope
I'm
I know what
choosing
I'm
our
doing
new
here.
dating sim, Deathbringer.
I mean, I've kind of forgotten how to use Renpy, but if I could probably relearn it, we could do it.
A dating sim where you date Deathbringer.
Perfect.
But Deathbringer is constantly changing between, like, all of the characters.
Oh, great.
So the Deathbringer keeps looking different. It's like, So we're talking to the ring, right? Yes, we're talking to the ring.
Yes.
Interest. So we're gonna date the ring.
And then it just ends with you having Deathbringer on you.
It's like, oh, so we've become one in holy matrimony. Because I was given the ring as some sort of proposal, I would assume.
And now the ring is going to kill you. Congratulations.
Well, that's just what married life, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
What's the difference? At least this one's more honest and upfront about it, am I right?
Holy fuck.
So something like that feels like we should be like married people, like well to age, not people who definitely have never been married.
Yeah.
Chris, will you marry me?
Fuck it, why not?
Da, 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 da. And now you're divorced. I'll be taking half of all your stuff.
Great. I don't have much, that's fine.
Yep, we just speedrun marriage. So now we can, make jokes about having been married.
Exactly.
Much better.
There we go. I seriously hope I know what I'm doing here. I whispered to myself before stepping towards the large doors.
No. No one knows what they're doing. Who do you
And
think?
you are once again Deathbringer.
Deathbringer. Who does? He doesn't bring death. He brings hugs. Hugbringer. Yeah.
While fleeing from Gaalia.
Ah, my favorite kind of hugs. Hugs while on the run for fleeing of something. I wanted to say an oppressive regime. I don't entirely know why.
I'm not sure Gaalia is really... Alright.
Gaalia, the most oppressive of all of the regimes. Horrible place to live.
I mean, it's pretty much New America.
Ah, that makes perfect sense. After we fled from America, I left the pilot seat and went to my room to meditate. Alright, here we go again.
Did you punch yourself?
No. Ow! That's me punching myself. Very different looking.
God damn it.
I had sensed a disturbance ever since I woke up, and I could feel part of me missing. I looked down and my arm was gone. I was like, what the hell, dude? Where did my arm go? Wait, no. What the hell, dude? Where did my arm go? Whoop. There it is. It only took me a minute of focusing on the force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 58, 59, 58, 57, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60! I was really ready to go all the way back down to 0, then all the way back up again.
God damn.
You'll be perfect. Don't question where were we? Minute.
Focusing
We're
on the force for a minute. There we go.
Yes, a minute of focusing on the force to realize I was awake without my awake self being asleep. Oh my goodness. What is this madness?
Yes, that...
This is Stella! Right now, the wake Stella Kai was not only awake Stella Kai, but somewhere in this galaxy.
Oh, wow.
My God. How she was here, or even why, I wasn't sure. What about what, or when, or where?
Ooh. I think she'll figure out where.
Understood. But I knew she was a threat. And so did Deathbringer!
Yes.
His voice filled my mind, giving me a strong yet simple command. Alright, so I'm gonna need an order of 24 pancakes, 3 Diet Cokes. Can you just get me like a giant, large slab of meat, and a live goat? We're going to be performing some sort of weird sacrificial ritual here.
Sacrificial ritual like needs pancakes?
I mean, we're just going to snack on the pancakes while we're making the ritual, dude. Like, what are you talking about, man? You can't do a ritual without a snack, man! Some people have never done a dark ritual before! And it shows! Oh, anyway, kill. Yeah, that was. I probably should have started with the whole kill thing before the dark ritual and the pancake. Yeah, I should have probably started with the kill. But yeah, we're doing all that other stuff. Perhaps a little later. For now, kill.
Yes.
Yeah, kill would be helpful right about now. Well, I didn't know where Stella was. Right here. Just point yourself. That's why. Look in the mirror. It's right there. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I had a feeling I knew how to find her. Yes, you just need to pull out your phone and just track it or something.
Yeah, just track my iPhone. I mean, it's Wake Stella, so she probably has her actual phone on her.
That's perfect. Just check the phone.
Yeah.
You know exactly where she is.
Exactly.
No mumbo jumbo force and all that other nonsense. Yeah. Just track the phone. And it's just like, how did you find me? And it's like, I tracked your bloody phone, dumbass. It's just like, you track. Why the hell did I bring my phone? Have I never watched movies? Yeah, watch more movies, Stella. Watch more movies.
Yeah. Come on, Stella.
Yeah. Especially Scooby-Doo, Marvel movie. Created by Hideo Kojima, coming this fall. With a plot line that had to be scrubbed from the movie due to apparent events to an alleged real life situation.
God damn it.
I went back to the cockpit. Think you could handle this on your own for a little? There's something I need to do. Alone. I'm on the road again. No one else beside me. But you gotta have friends. And my friend's a demon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a buddy cop movie.
God damn.
If we cloak the Night Fury, I can drag the sleeping knights away from you too with my fighter. And you can deal with Luke without them interfering. I alerted Felix. Good. Yeah, sure. I can deal with him. I'll see you soon, Stell. He smiled warmly. How do I smile warmly? I always smile coldly.
I don't know.
I tried. It didn't work.
Damn.
I kissed him before glossing over the knife used computer. Do I now have to make... Mwah! I kissed my hand. Now there's lipstick smudged on it.
Now Felix.
I mean, I'm not wearing lipstick. No, and again, I'm an amazing actor. There was nothing on my hand after, except for my lip balm, actually. That one is actually
good job.
I put a bunch of lip balm on.
Good job.
My lips are very chapped right now. It's not great.
Yeah, fair.
It's all the air conditioners. I keep trying it out and making it all fall.
Yes.
Enabling the cloaking systems. I then went to get my Q90. Question 90. Who was the 31st signature of the Declaration of Independence? Did that mean people sign the? I don't know. I'm not American.
I don't know.
I just picked a number. I know that wasn't John Hancock a guy who signed something? It was very big, and that's where that first signature became a term. I don't know. That's a random bit of trivia that I've heard from somewhere. It was someone mentioning the trivia, so I don't even know if that person was accurate. But yes, specifically, I've now remembered it was a Yogscast video, specifically Pictionary, and I think it may have been Duncan who said it.
Ah, understandable, I guess.
Something like that. But yes, it was John Hancock. But also, I love how the fact that my point of reference here is someone who also is not American. So
yeah.
A British person relaying something in a video I watched years ago. I'm now trying to re-relay back. So yeah. That's I know the name was definitely John Hancock. But aside from that, I don't fucking know, man.
There you go. Yeah, something Yes.
Doesn't answer, the question I just posed. But
No, it doesn't.
that was one of them. The person who wrote their name large. Or something.
Right.
Or maybe it was all caps. So something, I don't know.
Fascinating.
And with the Furious Destroyer still trying to chase my bacon. I mean my beacon. Rather than the Night Fury. I followed my instincts.
Yes, the bacon is what's sending off the signal.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not even a signal, they're smelling it through space.
It's a very powerful bacon. We're having it with the pancakes.
Yeah, they're smelling the bacon through space.
Through space. I love space bacon. Space bacon is my favorite kind of bacon, my friend.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Sam Kevin. Kevin bacon's pretty good bacon.
True. He's not bad.
Very tasty.
Should I go check on Kevin Bacon now?
Maybe a good idea. Those instincts led me into a maelstrom. Not far from where we were. Why are you so close to a maelstrom? What are you doing so close to a maelstrom?
Unsure.
It's weird to be that close to a maelstrom. Typically, you avoid maelstroms.
Though she is in the unknown regions, or wild space actually. Wild space? No, yeah, unknown regions. That's what it's called. So
unknown wild region space.
There's plenty of maelstroms and black holes and shit like that in the unknown regions.
You need to avoid that. You don't want to fly straight into a black hole. That causes problems.
Yes, just slightly.
And something it's inside it was strong in the Force. A Force maelstrom strongness. A maelstrom Force. I had to use the Force, Luke. I mean, to make sure I didn't get torn apart as I entered. And spent some time following that strong Force convergence. Fascinating.
Yes.
And eventually, it led me to a planet in the middle of the maelstrom. I quickly landed and cautiously disembarked from my fighter. Though a quick look at it told me there was no way it would be getting me out of here any time sooner.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate brow.
Yeah.
My focus wasn't on how I'd leave, though. It was on the Force. Gravity.
Yes, the force of gravity. It's very strong here. It's kind of crushing me.
There, Minik. I'm fine. Maybe.
Good, maybe.
Thank you, maybe. Closing my eyes. My purple eye flame is what I remember it said. Then the next word was okay, this is like a problem. Ignited as I peered through the Force, projecting myself into and amplifying the something. Amplifying my connection with the planet's strength. When I opened my eyes, there we go.
There we go.
I found myself in a temple.
Ooh.
The dark side was strong here, causing me to smirk. There was no way Stella could defeat me in a place like this. My arm didn't track. It was meant to go this. Faster arm.
Speaking of Stella Kai's point of view.
Speaking of Stella Kai coughs. I wonder if I can wear their skin. Question what I just said?
No.
You should probably question what I said.
Probably.
I have not allegedly worn any skin.
Got it.
What about my own skin? I'm wearing my own skin. It's on my skelly bones.
Ah. Understood.
Otherwise, I'd just be a walking skeleton. That's why it's important to wear your skin. When you get up in the morning, make sure to always put your skin on.
Yes.
Yeah, I put my skin on one leg at a time like any other person.
Interesting.
Yeah, you put your first leg on, then the second leg on, then you put your third leg on, then the fourth leg on. And then just, you're free to throw your skin now.
Okay. Got it.
Do you have a problem with the way I put my skin on?
No. You do you. It's fine.
I mean, it's a bit weird though. I'm not, into like, I don't swing that way. I'm not like about that, like that kind of self-love. Like self-love's important, but like that kind, maybe not. I'm not like Narcissus, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, the darkness around me shifted as I approached the doors, moving like dust in the wind before coming together before me as a tall figure.
What you seek will destroy you, Jedi. You won't leave this planet alive.
It sneered in a voice that reverberated through my body. If that is my destiny, then so be it.
I have a
If I
date
go
with destiny.
down, it damn well won't be from a lack of trying. I shot back.
You order not. There is no try.
You can't hide your fear from us. And that fear will only make your enemy stronger.
The figure laughed maniacally as it disappeared into the wind, and the large doors slowly opened, letting me enter the Ancient Sith Temple.
The only thing to fear is fear itself, and the numerous things you should be afraid of, like giant monsters and spiders.
Yes.
Spiders.
Alright, now I can close that.
Always spiders. Why is there to be so many spiders?
Unsure.
Spiders, man. Where do the spiders come from? What is this, Australia? There's so many spiders. Shouldn't be so many spiders. This is a temple. I'm tired of it. Why is there so many spiders in this temple, man? It's just not cool, man. It's not cool. It's like it's playing on my worst fears or something. That's why I put a bunch of spiders in this temple or something.
Glorious.
Not cool.
I ignited Lara's lightsaber to cast a light through the dark corridor.
You poured gasoline over the lightsaber and then you lit it with a match. Then you just stared on the floor and was just like, yes, this was how I was meant to do this.
Yes. This is exactly how you ignite a lightsaber.
Yes, it'll be on in a second, won't it? Any moment now.
Yeah.
You need to pick it up for fire her!
Just a bit, yeah. Illuminating my path as I ventured deeper into the temple. The dark side surrounded me, constantly battering at my mind and trying to wear me down before I even came across anything.
Ow! Ow! Stop hitting me in the mind! Ow! 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 Not cool, man! Ow! 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 Shit! Stop!
Shut out! Stop it! Dark side?
Why did I bite my finger? That didn't seem like a smart plan there.
Yeah, why would you do that?
And there's another again, my amazing. Actually, I did bite my finger. I did. It kind of hurts.
After a few minutes of walking, I found myself coming out into daylight. Around me was the familiar walls of the Jedi Praxium on Yavin 4.
No. How did that get here?
Confused, I continued walking until reaching a courtyard. In front of me were two figures locked in combat, a yellow lightsaber clashing against a dark saber.
Oh.
I let out a scream of horror as Lockie Wren overpowered Sonya, cutting the Cairn Queen in half.
Ah, she's
Lockie
only half a
turned to
queen
me,
now.
smirking.
She's a queer. Or an N.
Understood. She's an EN. She's an EN member.
That's how you get an EN, then.
Sonya Born, whole live English confirmed.
Oh my god, it's Sonya Born.
Jesus Christ, it's Sonya Born.
Jesus Christ is Sonya Born in this new exciting.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
I know, right? Jesus Christ is playing Sonya Born in the new Scooby-Doo Marvel movie, directed by Hideo Kojima.
Holy shit!
This is a weird film.
It is.
It's getting more and more extreme, I've noticed.
Yeah, just a bit.
Jesus Christ. Came back from the dead after 3 days to become Sonya Born.
Fascinating. Okay. Ah, young Stella. Did you miss me? He mocked.
No.
I saw you die. I whispered as memories of what he did to me filled my mind, almost sending me into a state of panic. With my connection...
I'm good.
With my connection to
enormous.
Amiya being blocked, I had no one to fall back on to keep my mental state in check.
Oh, you meant to have someone to fall back on to keep your mental state in check? I thought you just meant to let it go wild.
It's
been
probably
my
fine,
Probably. It's
usually.
Oh,
Unless you're as
okay.
powerful as Stella and can probably destroy a lot of shit.
Yeah. But I'm definitely not powerful and can destroy a lot of things, right?
Probably not.
Did something happen? I blacked out for a second.
Nah, nothing happened, it's fine.
Alright, so we're good, right? We're good.
Yeah, we're totally good.
Yeah. Alright, good,
Completely good.
good to know.
Lucky laughed. You really thought that was real? You disappoint me, Stella. After all we went through. The scenery changed to the warehouse from thy nightmare.
Ah, hello, warehouse. For my nightmare.
Aka Redthorn cannot be killed that easily, he smirked.
You cannot kill Red Dawn. Easily. The thought is very red.
My hands were shaking as my body froze up in fear. Lucky slowly approached me, yellow lightsaber ready for the kill.
Ready for the kill.
He soon charged forward and struck. And finally my body followed commands as the silver lightsaber in my hand moved up to block the incoming blade. My breathing was shallow and fast as panic continued to overtake my mind. He slashed at me a few more times, and I blocked each time.
No, get back here, Panic! Get back here! Panic! You've overtaken my mind, you bastard! No! Alright, I'm back ahead. Yes, no!
Back Panic! Bad boy! Bad Panic.
Bad boy.
Oh. You bad boy, Panic.
Oh, Panic, you've been a naughty boy.
Oh.
I'm going to have to punish you, Panic. Oh. Come and see me in my room later, Panic, and we'll talk about this very slowly. I'm gonna whip Panic.
Good for you or good for Panic?
Depends on what Panic's into.
Yeah, sure. Anyway,
King shame. Not gonna king shame Panic.
he slashed at me a few more times, and I blocked each time. Images of Felix and Amiya entered my mind. My head, I mean.
Blocked!
Same thing. Bullet holes in
Eat
them,
this!
and Lucky shooting them. My panic began to make way for anger, and I started to retaliate and attack him. May have cracked my arm while doing that.
Good job.
Didn't I?
I do the same.
I do it all the time. Okay. Lucky Ren, Aka Redthorn, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, you're going to die this time, I snarled.
Out!
I stabbed at his chest, though was blocked before jumping up and kicking me backwards. He still managed to block my next swing as I continued, rage filling me.
Range levels exceeding maximum allotted values.
This next one is you.
It's me? I'm
Yeah.
meant to say words
Yeah.
instead of just the random jokes I've been making. Oh my god, man. I gotta say words. I can't use my voice mod to make it all terrifying.
Damn. It might work if you switch back to it now, I don't know. Give it a go. Nice.
I know. It's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, why not?
It makes sense. I've heard
Yes.
somewhere around these parts.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. I believe this is a warm voice,
Yeah, this isn't Deathbringer.
but it's warm. But anyway,
course we've chosen, so this is warmth!
Got it. It's warm enough, I guess.
You must clear your mind, young one. While something may appear real, does that truly mean it exists? Focus, Stella!
Came a mysterious, warm voice. I stepped back from Lockie, letting myself breathe and think. That's right. I'm in a Sith Temple, not the Jedi Praxium. Taking a deep breath, I closed my eyes and cleared the rage from my mind. Lockie's yellow lightsaber came directly at me, but it vanished as soon as it touched me. When I opened my eyes again, I was back in the dark corridor.
That's how it works. You fool gets stabbed. Bleed out on the floor. Beautiful. Floor.
Now for you again.
I love my little delicious floor.
Good for you.
This is meant to be a different color. Correction. Very good, young one. You are strong-willed. You just need to learn to keep your emotions in check.
The voice said again, and this time a man appeared in front of me. He wore shiny knight armor and had white wings sprouting from his back. He was extremely tall, too. Who are you? I asked, curious.
Question. What is the correct question? Who I am matters not. I've been watching you for a long time, Stella. The future holds great plans for you. It's only if you can best Deathbringer. Consider this a test. Remember who you are, Stella Guy. For one day your name will bring hope to those who hear it.
Oh, he explained. Fascinating. I paused for a moment, his mention of the future making me feel strangely uneasy. How exactly do I defeat Deathbringer?
Both. You can try. It's not possible. Temporary measures only.
Yeah.
This you must determine for yourself. Up ahead is the heart of Echi's Temple of the Ancients. Underneath the center of Eromanga. That is where your true test begins.
He indicated deeper into the tunnel before fading away.
How do I feel it?
I don't know. You're still a silhouette.
Great.
You should have faded into green.
Would have been better. 2 layers. Don't fade them both at once.
Ah, damn.
Bastards. A lot of them.
Yeah. With no more hesitations, I continued forward. You could feel the darkness's core up ahead. I was finally getting close. Finally, I reached the door. Or reached another door, I should say. Trust in the Force, and your strength you must. The voice of Master Yoda echoed.
You must.
I opened the door and stepped through. once again finding my surroundings change. This time, I was in Zaladek's castle dungeons. Up ahead, I heard chains rattling. I walked forward, coming around the corner to see a prison cell with 2 guards standing outside. In the cell was a girl with longish black hair, wearing black jeans and a black t-shirt. She had scars down her arms, and both her wrists and ankles were chained together, with the chain around her wrists being attached to the cell wall. And that is also your line.
Fine. Say it for yourself, Stella.
Came a voice, much like my own, but deeper and nearly emotionless.
See how easily people can forsake their heroes and leaders.
The girl in the cell turned to face me, her face scratched up and dirty, her eyes yellow. But despite all that, I could easily recognize her. It was Amia Neris. Jesus Christ! Holy fuck, okay. I was not expecting that. Oh, goddamn. The 2 guards suddenly lifted into the air, clutching their throats. The 6-foot-tall form of my Dream Realm self walked out of the darkness, force choking the men. They soon collapsed to the ground, lifeless. Amia thrashed at her chains, unable to use the force while they were on her wrists as they cut off her connection to it. Deathbringer turned to me with a smirk.
While you were fighting Luke, Amia was suffering. Her kingdom betrayed her. Her best friend looked her up just like that. The Queen of Zaladek became a prisoner in her own castle.
You're lying, I growled. This is nothing but an illusion.
Am I?
Deathbringer chuckled.
How about I let her hear it from Sis herself?
I suddenly felt the barrier Deathbringer had put between me and Amia fall, and a wave of darkness hit my mind. Amia, are you okay? Oh, Nia-chan, help me. Amia's thoughts became visible to me, and I felt pain. She was in extreme pain. Her mind was confused, her thoughts convoluted. But one thing was for sure. Darkness reigned over her. And to my horror, I realized Deathbringer was right. Amia was trapped, just as I saw her now. Deep within the walls of her castle, in the dark dungeons, chained and scarred. Rage, sorrow, regret, pain, hatred, fear, and insanity flowed through her. Amia had succumbed to Deathbringer's influence because of my magical connection to her. It had been a direct path into Amia's mind.
As you can see, I didn't lie, and then turn on you too.
Deathbringer said. She's only in that position because you put her there, I stated.
You're a fool, Stella.
You've controlled me for far too long, Deathbringer, I sneered.
But what are you without me? Nothing. You're worthless, Stella. I've been with you for your entire life. I know every memory you have. You think you can win this fight, but I've already won. No matter what happens here, you'll never be truly victorious.
She smirked. The world around me changed, now becoming what I recognized as Hanamura, the island continent? The island country north of the island country north of Zealand and West Mandawa on Earth that was surprisingly Irish, despite the Japanese name. The people around me seemed happy, unsuspecting of any imminent danger. Come on, Crystal, loosen up for once. We're not on the front lines anymore, said a girl near me with an Arendelian accent who had long white hair and a ponytail and purple eyes. Out of everyone here, I thought you'd understand why I can't relax, Melody. Another girl with long black hair and brown eyes sighed quietly. It's called a vacation for a reason, Crystal. I get you're worried, but you gotta let yourself have fun sometimes, Melody responded. A bit further away were two boys who looked to be in their 20s relaxing together. Blake, your sister is a bit too serious, isn't she? The blonde boy figured. Well, she is a Kai. Can't really fault her for it. The black-haired boy laughed. He gave the blonde boy a quick peck on the cheek before sneaking over to his sister. A Kai? Are these my kids? Suddenly, everything went dark and blinding lightning struck. When my vision cleared, the cheery scene was gone. The two boys were bleeding out on the floor, with the white-haired girl crying over the blonde boy. The black-haired girl was injured and limped towards the three, before suddenly a red lightsaber blade appeared through her chest. She fell to the ground, and Amia stood there, red saber in hand. When the white-haired girl looked up at her, she suddenly had sharp, black Beskar fingers stabbing through her chest. She was tossed to the side as Deathbringer approached me, with Amia beside her. Her left arm now just Beskar, just like her legs. Nice. I gave a pained look towards Amia, before raising my lightsaber in a defensive stance. Amia was the first to attack, charging forward and swinging her red blade at me. I caught it on my own silver one, pushing it to the side and using the force to push my sister back. It's not the real Amia. Don't hold back. But even despite telling myself that, I couldn't try to kill her. She once again moved her lightsaber towards my midriff, getting blocked before she tried for my head. I blocked again. She uttered something under her breath, and dark magic came from her hand. Pain filled me as it hit me, and she charged forward once more. I swung wide, hitting her saber away again, and this time, closing my eyes, I brought the blade back in an instant. It cut through Amia's chest, and I heard her saber deactivate and drop. Opening my eyes, I saw my sister's shocked face, her eyes fading back to green as she stumbled backwards, before falling to the floor.
For joining the ground.
Yeah, before falling to the ground. Amia! I screamed, tears falling down my face. Deathbringer laughed and my surroundings changed again. This time, we were in my hometown of Inlia, in Arendelle, except it was in ruins.
Come find me if you dare.
My own insane voice echoed across the town. I cautiously ventured through the town, keeping my eye out for the insane Stella. I heard a sound around a corner and rushed around, shocked to find Lara and Felix both there. Lara? I thought I told you to wait on the ship, I noticed suspiciously. You were gone for days, Stella. So I did as you said. I went to get the others. But Felix was the only person I could find alive, Lara replied. I looked at the two, shocked. I can't have been in here for that long. And surely Luke can't have been that strong, right? Felix sighed. It wasn't Luke who killed them. It was you, Stella, he said sadly, igniting his gold broadsaber.
Kill them all.
I was really hoping you'd beat Deathbringer, Stell, Lara quietly whispered, igniting a yellow lightsaber I recognized as Rika's. No, I didn't kill them. I can't have. I panicked, backing up as the two approached me. I'm sorry, Stell. I think you're too dangerous to be left alive, Felix whispered before rushing me and swinging down. I blocked his lightsaber before quickly having to block Lara's. The two pushed me back until I was cornered in a dead-end alleyway. I blocked everything they threw at me, all while pleading with them to stop, but they never stopped, and soon I had no room to move. It's over, Stella, Felix declared. As Lara swung at me, and forced me to block while Felix kicked the now exposed lightsaber out of my hand. He was about to execute me when I let out a scream, pushing the two away with the force. They both let out pained sounds as they landed on exposed steel bars that stabbed through them, their lives fading away quickly. No. No, 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 no! I screamed, running over to them, crying. What have I done? Stella. Another familiar voice came from beside me. I turned to see the small Kushiban Jedi I had saved on Inzoth, Vemidra Miri. Her eyes turned to the same blue as my own when she looked at me. Why are you doing this? Why are you killing everyone? I'm not. This isn't my doing. This is Deathbringer. I cried. I watched you slaughter the Jedi at Yavin, and so I followed you here to find out why. But to see you kill your own friends, your own cousin, I should never have come here. Vemidra quietly sobbed. I didn't. This is all Deathbringer's fault. Vemi. I choked on my tears. I guess I have no choice. The young Kushiban sighed, and her green lightsaber was quickly in hand, ignited. Vemi, please. Not you too. I pleaded, but she didn't listen. She jumped towards me and I quickly pulled Lara's silver lightsaber back to my hand, igniting it at the last second to block Vemi's attack. Trying to spite? Trying to fight the small, nimble girl was difficult, but the more she attacked, the more I found myself slipping. Despair had taken over and now the darkness was seeping in. I blocked her swings and pushed her back to regain my footing. This time, when she looked straight at me, her eyes faded from the deep blue they had been to purple. I stared in shock. If her eyes had turned to purple, then that meant Deathbringer was taking over. He was getting stronger. I was losing. Fuck. I cursed, dropping my lightsaber. Vemi leapt at me and swung, but froze in midair. She looked confused for a moment, before she quickly started choking. Her green saber fell from her hand as she clutched at her throat. But she quickly was pulled back to where Deathbringer was now standing. The other me grasped Vemi in her Beskar hand, giving her a little smirk, and crushed the paw of Kushiban. Vemidra's lifeless body was dropped to the floor. You're going to pay for that, I sneered.
Make me.
She charged at me and tried to punch me in the face. I blocked it and returned the favor, but was also blocked. I swung at her again, but my fist was met by Mandalorian iron. Her bracer hand punched me in the chest, causing me to grunt. I pushed her backwards slightly and used the force to push her into a wall. I dashed at her with sonic speeds, breaking the sound barrier and creating a sonic boom as the surrounding terrain and buildings were ripped apart. But my fist was caught. A sharp pain erupted from my stomach as she kneed me with her sharp iron knee. She drove the sharp foot of her Beskar legs into my abdomen, piercing it and sending me flying backwards, crashing into a building. I groaned as I looked down to see blood. I was still in my wake body, which was far weaker than my sleep self. I stood up though, despite the immense pain in my abdomen, only to be punched in the face by a fist of Mandalorian iron. I crashed through the building wall, almost getting trapped in the debris as my whole body ached. I could sense Deathbringer approaching, so I sent out a wave of force energy, sending both her and the rubble around me flying. Stood up again, pulling the force into my body to keep myself going as my rage built. But I remembered what Deathbringer was, and calmed myself down. I can't let rage control me. The world fell away and was replaced with a completely intact shopping centre from the wake. Sunshine Plaza. The river flowed past the boardwalk under the food court to our left. This had been a place of many happy memories. I stood firm, clearing my mind and focusing on who I was. I was Stella Kai, the bright, bubbly girl who always loved to have fun, I wasn't the emotionless or the rage-filled Stella. I wasn't the insane Stella. I was the real me. My eyes began to glow a bright blue as my left eye ignited in a blue flame. When I reached out, instead of pulling a lightsaber to me, flames appeared for a moment before fading away to reveal a refined, sleek, black blade in my hand. I calmly walked towards where Deathbringer was standing on the bridge over the river, her left eye alight in a purple flame and a twisted black blade in her hand. She dashed at me, but I blocked her blade with ease. Blasted her back again with the force, making her crash into the clothing store behind her. My left arm was engulfed by a blue flame as a giant rock cannon appeared, once again, far more refined and more powerful than Deathbringer's rock blaster. I pointed the arm cannon at Deathbringer, who looked up at me in shock. I showed no mercy as a blue blast came from the cannon, causing a massive explosion which engulfed and destroyed Deathbringer. The cannon and the black blade both disappeared as the world around me changed to a dark room that was evidently the center of the Sith Temple. I used the Force and pulled Lara's lightsaber back to me. I did it. I defeated Deathbringer.
For now.
Pain. It's gone. Amia's voice in my head made me smile. She was still clouded by darkness, but I would be able to deal with that soon. Knowing she was no longer suffering was good enough for now. My pain, meanwhile. I groaned as the full extent of my injuries became apparent. I clutched my stomach, trying to stop any more blood from coming out as I limped back to the entrance of the temple. As I finally left... Hey, welcome back.
Hey, I blacked out for a little while. I don't know what happened. What were we reading a story?
There was quite a big fight, actually. You missed it.
Damn, that's disappointing.
Yeah, you kind of missed Stella defeating Deathbringer.
That seems unlikely.
Well, temporarily. At least enough to be able to take Deathbringer off, you know.
Helpful.
Yes. As I finally left, I felt my body's strength fail. But as soon as it did, my vision flashed. I found myself in a mysterious world. I no longer felt pain in my abdomen, and when I looked down, I saw Beskar legs. I was my sleep self now. Looking at my wrist, I saw the bracer had become a bracelet once more. I quickly took it off, placing the demonic artifact in my pocket for now. Now, looking around, it seemed I was on a planet inside of some sort of maelstrom. The planet itself was strong in the Force, which explained why Deathbringer was able to project himself to me so clearly. Nearby was a Q-90 starfighter, though it was completely wrecked. Guess I'm waiting for the destroyer then, I sighed. Alright, sure. That's brilliant.
Wolves.
Yes.
That are coming. There.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. There are wolves on that planet that are wolvy.
Yes.
Wolfish. Angry.
Understood.
Grrr.
Okay, I can put live Edelweiss over this side and make her big.
So what you're saying is, it's alive! It's alive!
Yes. I'm grabbing your tail now.
Grab it, slide it.
There. Yeah. It's so hard to get the right position. There we go. Got it.
No, I know what it is. Where is it? Where is it? It is like, it's here. No. I went.
Damn it. Damn.
All I did was wind.
Amazing. Just blow your hair as well.
Yeah, because of the it's like, because the tail has like no gravity. Any amount of wind will smash me with it.
Glorious. So yeah, that was the bonus scene for the Sith Temple.
Apparently.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Not sure how much of that was actually a story versus everything else.
But hey, that's why it's a bonus episode.
Bonus!
Yeah!
Love a good bonus.
Yeah.
It's like a regular thing, but then it's bonus,
Precisely.
special, extra, and disconnected from the rest of the thing, potentially.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and that fully concludes our Sith Temple series.
Until we go back to the future of Sith Temple.
My God. Until we.
Yeah, it'll draw us
I
back
mean,
in.
hey, if I ever finish the Arya and Sevian story, then I guess we can read that, and that can be a continuation, because that technically is planned to eventually end up in the Sith Temple.
Great. It's just every
The Sith
single
Temple
thing.
Part 2.
So why is every single time the Sith Temple that we suddenly miraculously appear there? We're part of the temple's
Yes.
illusions.
Yeah, we are.
Yes. It's the way it really tries to drive you crazy in there. It's just you just have these two idiots like commentating everything you're doing and going off weird tangents while you're trying to like fight and crap.
Yeah,
You're just like,
exactly.
what the hell are these idiots talking about?
Exactly.
It's perfect. Man. Perfect.
Plans.
Plans.
I can't say plans for, hey, yeah, on Monday we're doing stream, and then that because this video goes up next Friday.
Yes, next Friday is quite a while.
So, yeah, Sunday racing video that I haven't planned yet.
Yeah.
It might be Automobilista too, let me check. I have notes for planning that I don't know if I'm going to use for this week, but it might be. And I'm going to look like an idiot if it's not, but I guess if I say this, then I kind of have to do it now.
Fun. Yeah.
It might be Landrina Short, 10 laps with a 1986 Chevy stock car. Yeah. Might be.
Congratulations. My channel is whatever. I don't know. This is too far in the future for me to know what's going to be on my channel.
Yeah, you yeah. And then, of course, Wednesday, I do actually know what's going to be coming on the Wednesday after this.
Ooh.
The first episode of Yuito's story in Scarlet Nexus. As of recording this, the coming week will be the finale. So, hey.
As recording this, my Arknight's thing is still going on.
Yeah.
Finish up. I'm not free from my channel just being Arknight's fun.
Yes. But yeah. Coming Wednesday will be Yuito's story, episode 1 in Scarlet Nexus. So look forward to that. Unless you're watching this well after, in which case
Yes.
you can go and watch that already, actually.
Just go back to it. Right,
Yeah,
right
go
now.
watch it, I guess.
I watch it twice, and then go back to my Arknight's thing and watch through all of those over and over again, at least 3 times each video.
Of course. Yep.
Yes, especially one that had no audio and I had to fix it afterwards.
Precisely.
Especially that one.
Yeah. Definitely. 100%. Not the fact that I haven't watched it. I'll watch it. Yes. I will watch it.
Watch them all 3 times.
Got it.
I need the views.
Yes. So anyway.
My channel is to always exactly the day that things are done. Things are done that day and then upload that day, and they're planned for I don't.
Yeah.
Do I know what video is going up this Wednesday? No.
No.
I do not.
Like me, who has pretty much everything scheduled, like half a week to like 2 days before they're actually going up. So yeah.
I know it's going up tomorrow. I know it's going up the day after that. And I know the day it's going up for that. The day after that, though, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then the reason why I know those things is just because I'm a little ahead on my uploads.
Yes.
So,
But now you are ahead. That's good.
For now, it probably
For now.
won't last.
Nah, probably not.
Seems incredibly unlikely.
Yeah. So yeah. On that note, I suppose we will see you guys next time. And goodbye.